sure they're going to be there
Yeah.
Saturday for the mini stop.
Yeah, people are at a lot of places
Yes.
on Saturday. You won't be there
I
Saturday.
will not be there on Saturday.
I will.
Yes, you will be. You work there.
I do.
I support it by racing there.
And I'm going to support it by being a chaos gremlin in my cave.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me hold the phone out here so I don't blow out people's ears. I need to get one of those selfie sticks so I can hold my phone out here.
Exactly.
So I don't... Or I have to just talk really quiet like this. We'll see what happens.
Not too soft, because then I can't hear you.
It's okay.
I'll get grandma's ear horn.
Anyways.
Anyway, welcome back. Week 2 in the books of the season for the Legend cars. It was an interesting start of the day. Went in, no problem. Checked in was no problem. A little long line because we had a lot of the Bando families there, so it took us a while to get into the track.
I had to drive my own car in.
You had the race car in, yes. But we had a lot of rain in the area the last couple of days prior to the race day, and we had some weepers coming through the track in turn 2.
I don't know if they were so much weepers or more of like seepers. I know that's what a weeper is, but it wasn't like actively water falling down the track.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
I was in my box. I couldn't tell.
Every time I went around, it went down another 6 inches. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So the track handled it the best they could.
Without delaying things too much.
Canceling the night. Because there wasn't anything they could do until the water level went back down underneath the racetrack.
Yeah.
For the people who don't understand Long Island and Riverhead, the location of this.
Okay, well, first off, it's an island.
It's a sandbar.
It's a garbage dump. It's a glacial garbage dump.
So the water table underneath the island is very high.
Especially out there.
Well, Riverhead is located, if you look at Long Island, we have these 2 little fishtail forks, they're called here on Long Island. And right where the connection is between the 2 forks, that's where Riverhead Raceway is. So we have what we call it a very high water table. So if you dig down like 4 feet, you will hit water underneath that racetrack. So I've never saw this problem happen before.
We had a lot of rain on the Friday.
Yeah. So again, we got our racing in. It was a little delayed for track cleanup and just getting everybody into the track. Nothing too chaotic or anything like that. So I decided to run an old set of tires that I ran practice with. First round of practice, car was pushing. I'm like, okay. still wasn't bad. Just a noticeable difference from what I had previous. So come back in, talk to the car chief, and he goes, go to the other set of tires because I don't want to make any adjustments with this set if you're going to run the other set later on. He said, okay. So adjusted the air pressures a little bit, put the race set on. To deal with stuff like that. Went out with our heat race. Started third? Yes, third and the second. So I would have been, I finished sixth. And I qualified for the feature, so again, 2 for 2 for this year, qualifying without going provisional or anything else like that. So I was okay with that. I could have probably finished fourth. I should have finished fourth. The engine's not running 100%. I'm down a little power, breaking up. I'm working on it this week. We have an off week. I held my own for a while, and then I kind of let somebody get by me. I gave him the lane, and it took him a lap or two to get around me, and then somebody else followed him right by, past champion, so it's not like it's another slow car. And then I just kind of settled in and just rode it home in sixth. So I was okay with that. A little bummed I should have. If the car was running right, I would have been upset. But for the way the car was running, I'm okay with that. So that started us 21st in the feature. We take 26, so I was starting in the back, and I'm like, all right, looking at the lineup, and I'm like, I'll be happy with the top 20 finish. Realistically, I'm like, all right. We had some chaos in the feature. Sam will post the video.
No, I don't actually have. I didn't copy any of those videos because they didn't affect you directly.
Okay.
So I really only will copy highlights involving you.
Okay.
I you know what? I will share the graciously fan donated video.
Yes.
That I will apologize in advance for the quality, but it's iPhones don't play nice with Androids, so transferring media.
It's a phone video transferred 3 times to the creator.
Yeah, so that, and I'll grab a screenshot from the Flow broadcast of
the events.
of the aftermath.
Everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, first off, okay. So I'm going to backtrack one race. So I made the feature, so I was able to go out and watch the Consi, which unfortunately everybody that was in there was supposed to be in there.
That's not unfortunately. It's just the number of cars we had.
Every heat had 6 cars to qualify that were going to qualify.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm not going to call them slow. They're just they tick off the pace.
Yeah, but again,
like we are sometimes. We were last year.
We've established that the top 25 cars are within half a second.
So
that's not saying that.
The B main Consi was set up to be a good race.
And it was.
It was a very good race. I'm going to give a huge shout out to the first time B main winner, her first full year in Legends, Rissy Stewart. Congratulations, great run.
You earned that win.
You earned that one, especially with the late cautions and stuff like that. You put your head down, and you 100% proved that you belonged in the feature. Now, we won't talk about the little episode getting her into the car, into the race, but that's Mom and Dad and her to talk about.
I have no idea. I don't want to know.
Don't know.
I don't want to know.
I'm not. I'll tell you off camera.
Okay, so it was one of those controlled chaos situations.
Yes.
Okay.
Just laugh about it. You got it. You got your win. Just go with that. Of course, her feature race was short-lived. Because unfortunately, she was part of the chaos that ensued on lap 3. Again, it was one of those things, 2 cars got together in front of her.
And she had nowhere to go.
And no reaction time to do anything, but
it's similar.
Mom and Dad will appreciate this what do you call it?
The clip?
The clip and the what I'm going to say about it. She reminded me of the old Joey Chitwood thrill show. Mom and Dad will probably get a kick out of that one with her driving style up and over her car. Anyway, everybody's okay. Unfortunately, one car went up in flames. A little gas leak, and he tried to restart it, and you'll see the picture of it. He did get out of the car fine. There's some damage that we're going to go through and see what happens with his car. For me, I just kind of found a spot, and I was happy that I was able to keep up with the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, handling-wise, the car is great. Everybody's commenting on how good the car looks this year. And I'm like, yep, different setup on the car. Somebody else helped me out with it.
And we're not just talking about the fact that I finally put the stickers on the car.
Yes. Thank you to all our sponsors, too.
Yes. Let me just casually do a pan shot. Keep talking.
So once I figure out what's going on with the engine, running-wise, and we'll get 100% power back to this thing, I'm going to be really happy.
And the car will be, once again, better than you.
Yes. Well, it is better than me now, but that's I'm an old man, and, you know, I just hit the loud pedal and turn left. But overall, no incidents for me. I had some good racing.
We stayed on the lead lap.
Again, you don't realize quarter mile, 26 cars, and you're starting around 20th on back.
You're half
a lap behind.
Starting the race.
But it was good. We had a great turnout for Scout Night. All the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, every organization that was there, well represented, appreciated, glad they came out, had a good time. A lot of them came back after the races, handed out a bunch of hero cards, stuff like that. Some families got into the car, took some pictures, so happy with all of that, stuff like that. Thank you, Riverhead, for supporting that, promoting that, and giving something back to people who are involved with scouts and all that stuff. Other than that, we're just doing maintenance. I'm going to do some, check my carburetors, check my fuel pump. We got a new set of wires coming.
Which they did ship.
Yes, I saw the email.
Okay.
Trying to figure out why the engine's breaking up at high RPMs. Hopefully it's not the blue plate.
But it's definitely not water in the red box. We don't have it mounted vertically this time.
I learned my lesson. So we'll be working on that for the next week and a half. Congratulations, Joey Braun, for a great win. Nobody got in his way.
The announcers commented.
Victory away. He's a good driver. He's racing down in the Southern Modified Tour with the big boys down there, doing very well. Best of luck to him. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It's, for us, kind of non-eventful, which was good. You know, I got to fix a rear bumper, but that's to be expected because, you know.
That's a consumable. Bumpers are consumable.
One of these days I'll bend my front bumper.
It's okay. We have extras on the wall.
Oh, yeah, too. So you left it up. We got bumpers.
We got bumpers. And where's the box?
Oh, it's buried.
How is it buried? Were you not just welding things? Is this it? No, that's not it.
No, I told you I moved it. It's somewhere.
Oh, it's here.
Bumper tabs.
I have a lot of scrap metal at work. So I cut something like 200 bumper tabs out of a single piece of scrap metal. And I'm like, it's in my car. Have fun. Yeah. Because it was heavy putting it into my car and I wasn't about to move it again.
So, no, we're going to be doing it this week.
He says we. He means he.
Yeah, well, she's the one who told me you have stuff to do.
Yeah, I kick you out of the house.
I'll be sitting on the couch next to the dog sleeping.
Wake up. Banishment. Banished to the big dog house.
But yeah, we're going to do a little cleanup here. I got a big job I have to do on the side for work.
For his real job.
For his real job. I'll pay for this stuff. But yeah. Other than that, thank you to all our sponsors, Hardeman's Auto Electric, Sassano & Sons, Lasting Impressions, Precision International, and TE.
The TE group.
It's upside down.
It's okay. They'll get the point.
Now you scratch it all up.
Scratch your face up. And if you want to support me in my side endeavors, follow me on twitch.tv/Kazul Studios to see some of my craft projects and behind the scenes nonsense. Occasionally, I may be editing these videos on there. So feel free to check that out too.
So on that note, peace out.
Bye-bye.